Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to say thank you so very much for clicking on this video. I'm super duper excited to be sharing this information with you guys. I just want to say thank you guys. We are almost up to 200 subscribers. I remember I dropped my last video a couple of days ago and I literally shot up. I literally like maybe 9 people away from 200 subscribers, and I really want to say thank you so very much. Please keep subscribing to my channel, you guys. You know, gaining another person a part of this channel, you guys, is a very blessing for me, simply because, you know, I want a person to, you know that any information I'm giving to them is always going to help them and benefit them into their life. So I just want to give you guys my appreciation and my gratitude to show you guys how much I care about you guys and I love you guys so very much. So let's go ahead and get into this video with the thumbnail says, and I really want to talk about why is it so important to have 0 friends, to focus on yourself. And I did not know what I wanted to name this thumbnail, simply because I did not know what I was going to talk about. But, you know, God gave me a download, and I just, you know, I move when God wants me to move, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you guys, you know, I don't plan out all of my ideas. Sometimes I could just be getting myself together, and then that's when God gives me a download to be able to share to his people. So I heard him say, you know, really talk about why it is important to have 0 friends so you can focus on yourself. And, you know, I don't like to talk about things that I have not been through in my life. So, you know, I really want to share this information. So if you do have your notebook, please go get your notebook. Please go get your pencil, because this is also a really good video for you guys. So, the important reason to why you need to really just don't have friends, to focus on yourself, is because, y'all, it makes your life so much easier in life. It makes your life so much easier, okay? You know, sometimes when you have friends and when you're around everybody and when you're doing, you know, things that are not aligning with you, sometimes it limits you for the things that you want to do also in your life too. So, you know, sometimes you do have to cut your friends off, not because they may not be a bad person, but sometimes they can be weighing you down also in your life. So, you know, for an example, like, I wouldn't have friends that isn't in it. Like, I wouldn't have friends that's not going in the direction as you. I would have friends that, you know, understands you and realize that, you know, sometimes, you know, you need your alone time. Sometimes, you know, you do need to, you know, focus on yourself. Sometimes you may go ghost for a minute because you got to work on yourself. You got to heal yourself. Or sometimes you may not just don't want to talk to anybody. And I feel like, you know, that's what a real friend is supposed to understand, especially if they incorporate the exactly same thing that you do and also into your life as well. And it's really important to realize that when you're on the way up, you're going to have a lot of people that you are attached to. Sometimes they're going to fall off that tree. And I know sometimes it may hurt, it may get you upset, it may make you feel like, oh my gosh, like, why is these people falling off? You know, why didn't this friendship work out with me? But sometimes when God removed people out your life, you may not understand the reason of why God removed them out of your life right then and there. Sometimes he, you know, shows you the reason of why he removed the person. Like when you, like, how can I put it, along the journey. You know what I'm saying? He may not reveal to you the reason of why it happened, but along your journey and the way you keep walking, and then he'll reveal to you why he let that happen, then you'll understand why it had to happen the way it had to happen. So, you know, I can just speak about myself because I just want you guys to, you know, to hear my story so you guys can relate. I was in a situation to where I was always with friends. I always had like a friend group. And, you know, I was always just trying to do everything for them. I was always trying to show up for their business, show up for them, you know, do everything for them and, you know, help their business. You know, I was always, you know, being that type of person to help them like grow, motivate them, you know, give them advice, or just, you know, being their model for their businesses. And, you know, during that time, like, I was always that girl that was just getting money, because during that time I was dancing, or, you know, going into transitioning to dance. And so, you know, I was just so focused on the money to where I wasn't really focusing on my business because of that situation that I was into. And I feel like, I was giving all my time and my energy into helping them because I'm such a good person. I realized that, me being their model, it really helped them. It really helped elevated them. And I'm glad that I was able to be used as far as, to help their business grow. But it also let me realize that, I got to also focus on my passion. I got to also focus on my gift. Because sometimes when you give your time away to other people, sometimes it could feel like it's been used to the point to where you forget like what's the gift and what's your gift and what's your passion, what God gave to you. So during that time, when God removed those friends out of my life, of course I felt very lonely. I felt like, oh my gosh, I don't have them no more, because I was so consumed into the same routine, linking up with them, get on the phone with them, talking about business, to the point to where I was not talking to anybody. I started to more talk to God more than I was talking to anybody. And, I want you to realize that you may be in your life right now thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't have friends. I had these friends, or they may have betrayed you, they may have done something to you in a relationship, or however. But I want you to realize that it's so important to be alone, because when you are alone, you have more time to really focus on what you love to do, your creativity, the things that you love to do. If you're not focusing on the things that you love to do and you're trying to like give your time to everybody else, you're not going to become the best version of yourself. So sometimes you have to cut off friends. Sometimes you got to cut off family. Sometimes you got to be able to cut off things so you can really lock in on what you love to do. And, I promise you guys, ever since I, removed people out of my life and I got to be focused on what I wanted to do and my gifts and my talent, I promise you it's been the most peaceful life. I've been consistent. I've been doing what I love to do. And I've been, continuing to building up my brand, building up my legacy for myself. So like sometimes, people always feel like, you got to show up for everybody. You don't have to show up for everybody. Show up for yourself every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because you wake up out of your bed every day, you know what I'm saying? And you show up for a job that you don't want to be at, you know what I'm saying? So continue to get up out your bed every day to show up for the things that you want to do, And, I used to realize that, before I moved to Atlanta, I used to always travel to Atlanta. I used to always go out, go to parties, hookah lounges and stuff like that, with my family and friends and stuff like that. And when I moved here, I thought that it was going to be the exact same thing that I did. And I promise you guys, it was not like that for me. I did not come here and just was like, oh my gosh, let's just go out and hang out, which I thought that was going to be my life. But, when I manifested moving here, I always wanted to be in a city. I never wanted to stay in a small town where simple-minded people was at. So I always knew that I was going to move to a bigger city. But you got to realize that sometimes you got to miss out on the fun for you to be able to get your funds. You know what I'm saying? And that's being able to, wake up out your bed every day and to where you're making money from doing what you love to do. I feel like that's a blessing that you can get up out your bed every day and, knowing that you got the freedom. You got the freedom to be able to, not go at a job and be around people and their emotions and their feelings. It's a good feeling when you can get up whenever you want to, or you are making money out of your sleep. And, I feel like, it's so important to have that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not grinding, and paving a way for yourself, every day is going to feel like the exact same day. You're going to hate going to that job. You're going to hate those type of people. And you're going to always be consumed into what you're going into. So it's just like, I know it may be hard. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys probably, have to work a job because, you got to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? You got to, invest into your business, which, trust me, I understand. Do what you got to do. But if you know that if that's not going to be a place that where you're going to actually be at for a long time, please make sure that you're putting money to the side towards your business. That's the only thing that I can give you guys is really do make sure that you are funding your business up from your job. You know what I'm saying? And I personally feel like once you start focusing on your business, and then say for instance, you know, you're putting all your money into your business, then you can go out, you know what I'm saying, with your friends, you know what I'm saying, then you can pop out, you know what I'm saying, because you don't want to be going out and then it's like you don't have the money to pay for your food, or you got to look at the menu and be like, oh, I can't get this food right here because it's not fitting my budget or whatever. You want to be able to go out, and if you see something nice and if it looks good on the menu, you want to be able to order it, you know what I'm saying. If you and your friends is going out, you know what I'm saying, to a restaurant, a really nice restaurant, and then y'all go to a hookah lounge and stuff like that, like you want to be able to have that, you know what I'm saying, and not having to question like, do I have enough? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have that. You know what I'm saying? You want to always have enough. So sometimes it's going to take you to be disciplined. Sometimes it's going to take you to sacrifice, you know, from cutting off your friends, cutting off your family, and cutting off going out. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got to grind. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to quit to get it, because anybody can go out. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can. But I just feel like, what's the purpose of you going out if you're not, you know, celebrating anything? You know, I want to go out to celebrate. So celebrate yourself when you make your first 10K in your business. Celebrate yourself when you pay your bills off or some stuff like that. Celebrate yourself when you make 100 on your test that you've been working really hard for. Celebrate yourself. Don't just be going out just to be going out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do that, then that's not living. That's not living. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you go back home and everything is still the same. You ain't grew, you ain't improved yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like that's the best way to do it. Like, I don't care what really nobody say. The best way to celebrate yourself is when you set a goal for yourself and you accomplish that shit. Because I promise you, once you accomplish that shit, baby, you're going to go out, you're going to have fun, you're going to turn up, and you're going to be with your friends. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. And I just feel like, you know, for me, y'all, like, in the beginning, I was very lonely. I was very, very lonely. But I did not know, like, when you are alone, that's your time when God comes into your life to help you along your way. So, you know, sometimes you may do need to get a closer relationship with God now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may really do need to talk to God more, because God is the one that can help you through all your problems, give you the strength that you need more than your friends can, you know? And I just feel like if you're going through a lot right now, it's not really good to like put your problems and stuff on your friends, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your friends may be happy, and then, you know, you get on the phone and it's like you're not happy because you're not living that life right now. It's like you're trying your best to be happy for them, but, you know, both of you guys are like living two different lives. It's like that person is living that life and then you're not living that life, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of hard for you to have that happiness for them because you're living into your situation. So that's why it's important to just, you know, just go ghost, you know what I'm saying, until you are in a situation to where you don't have to feel that resentment in your heart towards your friends, you know what I'm saying? And it's also about the type of friends that you choose. You know, it's not cool for you to have friends that just want to sit around and gossip and talk about people. That's not cute. That's not life. And I used to be that. I used to be that girl that used to get on the phone with my friends and gossip about people. You know, but I promise you guys, gossiping about other people is not going to get you what you need to do into your life. That's not going to get you anything. That's not going to get you money. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to get you where you want to go at into your life. That's just you having thoughts about this person because they're somewhere that you're not, and you sitting at home strolling, judging a person where in actuality you want to be where they at, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't like when people, you know, talk bad about a certain person because like they're on the outside looking in. But I be so transparent and so real to y'all. Like, it be days where it's like I may not want to show up for myself. It may not be days where I want to get up, but I get up and do it because I know it's people out here that's not getting up out their bed and doing what they love to do. So, you know, through my journey and through everything I've been in my life, I tell y'all the truth. I don't try to sugarcoat. I don't try to hide anything because I talk about the stuff that I have real life been through. And if I have not real life been through it, I'm not going to talk about it, because I want y'all to realize that it's cool to not have friends. Don't ever feel like don't nobody fuck with you, don't nobody love you, don't nobody care for you because you don't have nobody. You got to get up every day and know that you have yourself and that God got you. God got you. God going to hold you. God going to give you strength. He going to give you everything that you need. It's like, y'all got to focus on having a better relationship with God more than trying to have a relationship with friends. Because at the end of the day, these friends could be gone. They could be here today and gone tomorrow. Family could be here today and gone tomorrow. But one person that's going to always stay here is God. God going to give you that strength. God going to give you that motivation. God going to give you them scriptures and them quotes that you need to do for you to, you know, move on into your life and give you that confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, also, you guys, you know, once I started to like, you know, not worry about what everybody else is doing, and I stopped having friends, like I was so consistent on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I organically built my YouTube almost up to 200 subscribers, and I didn't ask nobody to, you know, shout my stuff out for me. I didn't ask nobody like, y'all subscribe to my channel, because either what I said to y'all, you felt that, you know what I'm saying, or you just love me who I am, and I give you real information that's really gonna help you in your life. So I did that shit from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have friends that could, you know, be in my YouTube videos for me. Every video that I have done it myself, from the thumbnail to the editing to the recording, like everything. Like I have done it for myself. So you gotta start to focus on your gift, your passion. Don't focus on what everybody else is doing, you know. And I also want to tell you guys, it's important to get off social media. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially if you're not where you need to be at in life. You know, because sometimes you could be looking on your phone and you seeing that person living that life, and you could get feeling jealous or feeling, oh my gosh, why am I not there, God? Like why am I not there? And you're judging your life. You're judging your life by their life, and that's not what you're supposed to do, because it's everybody's on a time limit on this earth, and God is going to give you those things when He know you are ready to have those things. Because majority of people, when they show you the lifestyle, I promise you guys, sometimes it just be for a look. It don't be real shit. So be grateful of why God is taking time with you. Be grateful that God is taking you through a process, because when you get to that point, you know how to move. You know, you don't want to get that money and you lose it all. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start making all that money for yourself and you go back being broke again. You don't want to have that type of feeling about yourself. You want to know that, okay, I know what to do and I know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, like, don't ever think that if you see people out here going to these clubs and on social media and they pictures and stuff like that, these influencers, like, I'm telling you guys, some of these influencers be broke as hell, like, be broke as fuck. Like, they just be showing you guys like they living their life, but actually they're not really living their life, you know? So don't gravitate towards that shit. Gravitate towards real shit and the people that's really gonna speak to you about real things into your life. You know what I'm saying? So, and like one more thing, getting off social media too. Like I think it's a way for you to be able to like go on your social media, and you can time yourself of how long you want to be on your social media. You ain't gotta be on your social media for long, you know what I'm saying? Say if you want to be on there for an hour, you know what I'm saying, then get off of it and then get back to work. You know what I'm saying? You may be a content creator like me. Like I have to tell myself what I want to do and what I don't want to do. Like if I'm on my social media, it's going to be, you know, regarding towards my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be promoting my business. But like you ain't got to like, you know, see the negativity shit on your timeline. It's a way that you can remove that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to use your social media for your business, only have it for your business. Don't have it for anything else regarding, if it's not regarding your business. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, if you guys really feel me and what I'm saying, y'all, I promise you, you'll be so successful in life. You may not be successful money yet, but you'll be so successful while knowing that, listen, I know this going to take some time. I know I got to grind. I know I got to, you know, grind. I know I got to like do what I got to do so I can get that lifestyle, because everybody want to go out. Everybody want to have time. Have a time of their life to celebrate themselves. But like I say, it doesn't matter. If you gotta stay in that house and grind for 2 to 3 years, listen, I promise you, do it. Because God ain't gonna release that blessing to you until He know that you're ready for it. So it's okay that you don't have have friends right now. It's okay that people are not calling your phone right now. Start to get focused on what you want to do into your life, okay? I love you guys. I really do hope this video was a really good pushing and also a really, really pushing and motivational video. If you guys have not watched my last video of how to level up in 2024 step-by-step guide, make sure you guys go tune into that video. I also want to say, you guys, if you're new, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. I really want to go ahead and make it to 200 subscribers before 2024. So if you guys love this video, you love me, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, and definitely subscribe. I love you guys so much, and see you on the next one.